Stephen Bochco died Sunday morning at age 74, a family spokesperson told The Hollywood Reporter. The iconic writer and producer was responsible for bringing shows like Hill Street Blues, LA Law, and NYPD Blue to the small screen. Bochco had been battling leukemia and received a stem cell transplant from an anonymous 23-year-old in late 2014. According to spokesman Philip Arnold, Stephen fought cancer with strength, courage, grace, and his unsurpassed sense of humor. He died peacefully in his sleep at home with his family close by. Bochco was a 10-time Primetime Emmy Award winner who was also behind the ABC comedy drama Doogie Howser, MD, and the TNT drama Murder in the First. A New York City native who began at Universal Studios in the mid-1960s, Bochco refused to bend to network chiefs or standards and practices execs and earned rare creative control during his 5 decades of envelope-pushing work. In a 2002 interview for the Archive of American Television, Bochco reminisced about how he came to Hill Street Blues, which debuted in 1981 and won 98 Emmy Awards during its remarkable 146-episode run. Bochco recalled telling NBC Entertainment exec Brandon Tartikoff, "We'll do this pilot for you on the condition that you leave us completely alone to do whatever we want." And he said, "Okay." I began to hear words about myself. He's arrogant, he's this, he's that. My attitude was, call me what you will, but I know I have a great project here. I don't know how many great projects there are going to be in my life, and I'm not going to screw this one up. In 1987, CBS legend William S. Paley offered Bochco, then 44, the job of president of the network's entertainment division. But he turned down the offer to sign an unprecedented 6-year, 10-series deal worth around $10 million at ABC. Bochco's survivors include sister Joanna Frank, his wife of 17 years Dana, children Jesse, Sean and Melissa, and grandchildren Wes and Stevie Ray. Details regarding a memorial service will be forthcoming, Arnold said. Meanwhile, many in the entertainment industry have expressed their sorrow at the legendary producer's passing. Steven Spielberg, who directed the first 90-minute episode of Columbo that Bochco wrote in 1971, said in a statement, "Steve was a friend and a colleague, starting with the first episode of Columbo in 1971 that he wrote and I directed. We have supported and inspired each other ever since, and through many deep mutual friendships, we have stayed connected for 47 years. I will miss Steve terribly." Other colleagues and admirers took to Twitter to share their memories of the prolific showrunner. Neil Patrick Harris, who, of course, played Doogie Howser, expressed his sorrow with a tweet reading, "I'm terribly saddened by the news that Stephen Bochco passed away yesterday. He was a true game changer in television. His work ethic shaped mine. His words of wisdom stick with me to this day. I'm so proud of Doogie Howser, mostly for being a Bochco show." LA Law star Blair Underwood tweeted, "Very sad to hear that Stephen Bochco passed away on Sunday. Stephen hired me on LA Law and changed the trajectory of my life and career. There are opportunities available to me today because he took a chance on a kid like me long ago. I'll forever be grateful to him. R.I.P. Stephen." Sharon Lawrence posted this, "It was his vision, style, taste and tenacity that made me love watching TV. It was being on NYPD Blue that made me love working on TV. Thank you and rest well, Steve Bochco. You one of a kind." Deborah Messing wrote, "So sad to hear of Stephen Bochco's passing. He was a pioneer, a gentleman, and gave me my first job in primetime TV. Rest well, sir. You will be missed." Judd Apatow expressed his appreciation for Bochco in a tweet that read, "Stephen Bochco sat with Jake Kasdan and myself before we started Freaks and Geeks and let us grill him for advice. We used all of it. He was a great man and will forever be an inspiration." To read much more on the remarkable life and career of Stephen Bochco and Hollywood's reaction to his passing, head to thr.com. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.